Ken here with Dominion. I've been trapping this spot for 2 check days now. Yesterday we had 4 traps out, had 3 catches, and today I had 7 traps out overnight and had 1 catch. And I've been trying to figure out the best way to catch the pups in these water holes, as I've pulled most of the nursing female beavers out of them. And it looks like food lure is working the best. I've been using Dobbin's wood chipper and some Bounty Beaver. The wood chipper seems to get hit a lot more often than the Bounty Beaver. Give you an image here of the set. So I have a drowner in over here. We lost a little water level overnight. It looks like we went down about 2 inches in this creek. And kind of give you a little wider view there. You can see I have 2 traps in there, one there and I had one there. And the bait stick here and right here, I put in there, one of them with wood chipper and one of them with Bounty Beaver. So the wood chipper hit with the pup on his way out, it looks like, and the Bounty Beaver did not. I'm not sure if he climbed over in the middle or what. It looks like there's a deer track right there, so the deer have been in here since yesterday. They might like the smell and taste of that wood chipper or Bounty Beaver as well. But just on up the row here, this, in a previous video I pointed out a hole. This was a den, a bank den that had a lodge on it, a little bit of a lodge, and there's another one that was behind me a little bit. But back down there I had another 280 set with some wood chipper, and yesterday it picked up another pup. So the wood chipper and the 280s are small enough to actually catch the pups as they come through. As the pups grow, they'll work really well. I don't think I'd probably go any smaller than 280 if I was trying to catch beaver, because you don't want to do anything that's gonna not adequately hold a bigger beaver if need be, and 280s are big enough to hold even some of the biggest beaver you'll catch. There's a turtle in there eating on that pup, so I'm gonna need him, get him out of there. But as you can see, wood chipper, bait stick, and a 280 ought to clean up the pups really good. I was hoping some of the caster and glands of the nursing female would pick up the pups a little better, but it seems that the caster that comes directly from a nursing female and her oil sac gland picks up more nursing females, and it drives the males wild. I haven't made any lure up where I've mixed different female beaver casters together, but I've been making them specific for each female that I pull out and using them in the areas that I'm pulling them out of. And it seems that the pups aren't attracted to it as much, but the adults are. And every time I've used the caster of a nursing beaver at a different location, the first night I had another nursing beaver. And I've got a couple of videos that'll be out soon, before this one comes out, of me catching set shy beaver that are putting extra mud pies all over my sets, and they're not getting caught in the traps because they're trap shy. Well, those trap wise beaver are falling to the female caster from a nursing female. That's what's driving them wild. So if you guys are catching nursing females at all this time of the year doing ADC work, harvest their caster, harvest their oil glands, blend them up with some glycol and process them down real small, make you a good little paste, and use it next day, next 2 days at the same place you caught her, and you're going to start picking up the other adults that are there real quick. And when it comes to catching the pups, it seems that the 280s with food lure are working the best. So as of now, that seems to be the only catch I've had so far here. I checked one other site with no catches, and I've got one more pond to go to. It's got about 9 traps on it, so we'll see how it works out. If I catch any more animals, I'll check back in, and if not, Dominion out. Ken here with Dominion. This location I'm at now, you've seen in a couple videos I've had previously, and I got a mound here that's been messed with by a lot of beavers. They keep tossing the trap around and putting extra mud pies up here. I put in a snare 2 nights ago and picked up one of them the first night, and the main trap that's been apparently the attraction for these beavers over here is missing in the trap bed. All the other traps are untouched, but seems like I might have pulled another one in. The set's not too destroyed, so I don't think it's a coon. So let's get in here and find it and see what happened. Here's the set. Right there is a snare that I caught that male in yesterday, and you can see all the mud pies that have been added in here. But whenever I caught that male on his way up, he came up in here and tore all this up real good. So they haven't added any mud pies since, but you can see my caster mound here with some of the stuff I put on it yesterday. But my trap's missing in the trap bed. So let's pull this up and see what we got. Yep, trap's completely down the rod. Let's get this up here and see what we got. Another flat tail, back foot caught. I'll get up here real quick, I'll show you. Looks like pretty decent 2-year-old. Deep in that KO. Turtles got to him again. It seems the turtles are so thick that they get to the beaver before I do every day. Can't tell yet whether it's a male or female. But the gland lure of a nursing female strikes again, and the KO Beaver Extreme has never let me down yet. I've used them over the last 3 years, and it doesn't matter if it's a toe catch or front foot catch. I get more double front foot catches than I do singles with those. And I even had a catch one time that was just this pad on a beaver. I don't know how he did that, but he just caught that pad and it held onto that pad, and he couldn't get out. He was drowned by the time I got there. So this set's still producing, and all the other little sets I have around it, I got 5 other sets right here in the vicinity. They're all producing really well too. So in the springtime, when the beaver get finicky, it seems that you catch one of the female beavers, and if you use her glands properly, you'll be able to catch all the other ones. And then once you start picking them up and you start using their glands at the set, you're going to really start catching the males that have passed these sets up repeatedly, or many of my sets up previously. So don't shy away from harvesting the glands on your female beaver during this time of the year. They're probably the best attractant for beaver during the spring. 2 beaver today, 1 pup, and 1 2-year-old. keep it up. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have more. Dominion, out.